It would be it's really nice if you'll stop playing with me. You understand how that work? Stop playing with me. Okay. Now, as you can read here, it says anti-Semitism has been perpetrated against Israelites for 400 years now. This is Little Bro, best rapper in Fayetteville.
Happy G-Day, sis. I'm on the way, girl. Be there in about 5-6 minutes. Look. If ain't nobody perfect, then what can you hold against me? Tried to play me like I'm wrong when I was right. Why you feel guilty? I admit I did you wrong and it won't right. Please forgive me through it all. Can't hide my flaws. That's just life. Pray we live to see tomorrow. Man, these niggas trying to tempt me. Might not live to see tomorrow. I just pray the Lord forgive me through it all. For it all. I won't score till it hit me. Like I got flaws. Fuck them all. Running my own business, thinking it's not about what they think. Don't pay them folk no mind. Can't afford a check. This shit is blank. Reminiscing about them times I ain't take time to think. Fuck them and fuck what they think. Ain't thinking what gon' happen till it happen. This ain't what they think. Fuck what you thought. Ain't gotta point it out. This shit is clear they ain't. Shit they think. Know why they couldn't smell it. They the ones that sing. When they did it, all they will admit it. Rather place the blame. Can't seem to shake them funny feelings. Deep inside, it's a shame. Funny thing, they feel some type of way. Guilty of the same. Can't comprehend. We saying the same thing. Just in different ways. Don't understand. To overstand, you gotta overcome to become a man. Kinda see how you the same as me. If ain't nobody perfect, then what can you hold against me? Try to play me like I'm wrong when I was right. Why you feel guilty? I admit I did you wrong. Please forgive me through it all. Can't hide my flaws. That's just life. It's just in me. Pray we live to see tomorrow. Niggas trying to tempt me. Might not live to see tomorrow. I just pray the Lord forgive me through it all. For it I won't score till it hit me. They got flaws like I got flaws. Fuck them all till they kill me. Everything they say, I'm the one to blame. I did everything, ain't done enough. Be doing too much, not to improving a thing. Don't give a fuck about a thing except self. Such a selfish thing, don't care about anything except wealth. Can't tell me about myself, don't care about someone else. In the skies, they still feel what they feel is right and nothing else. When they need help, if nothing else, you can't hide the flaw. Tighten up, notch in your belt, I seen it through. Time out for yourself, you won't improve. Take the time to utilize the use of lies from these useless guys. Used to be man, I know you and I. If ain't nobody perfect, what can you hold against me? Try to play me like I'm wrong when I was right. Why you feel guilty? I admit I did you wrong. It won't right. Please forgive me through it all. Can't hide my flaws. That's life. It's in me, pray we live to see tomorrow. Man, these niggas trying to tell me might not live to see tomorrow. I just pray the Lord forgive me through it all. For it all. I won't score till it hit me. They got flaws. I got flaws. Fuck them all till they kill me. Pussy. These niggas lame, man. Ain't on my level, man. Fuck out of here. Let go.
Okay, so you heard it there first on his page. The best rapper in Fayetteville. Sign him. I don't know if he wants to be signed because he's one of them guys. Now, this was that debate where I had watched in Yame about how to progress as a nation in the 21st century. But there's something very important that you need to be aware of. Not fat people. It is Prince Michael. I want to introduce you guys to Prince Michael. He's a very important player in the freedom fight. You see, Mr. Mayor's initiatives. You can pause it there, read them for yourself. Yeah. Oprah's been a traitor, and you got this boy in the witness protection program. In the Oprah protection program. Yep. And then, Tekashi was sentenced to 2 years. New Jerusalem Empire on the way. We're selling an 80-gallon air compressor. All right. The Wilmington Massacre in 1898. You don't know nothing about that. Alrighty, let's go get you to Prince Michael as soon as I can. I post so much reality that it might be somewhere down at the bottom. See? Look at this serial killer right here. I aborted my sixth baby. Serial killer. Okay. Nah, where we at? This girl been trafficking little kids for decades. You don't know nothing about that sign right there. You don't know nothing about that. That came from Nostradamus papers when he was a child. He realized the end of time was coming, and that's the wheel of time. You don't know nothing about that. My wife is wearing it on her shoulder. Huh. She doesn't know she's my wife. But it's my imagination is vivid. Now check this out. Check this out right here. You gonna see it in just a second. Cause I know they ain't deleted off my page. I know they do heavy censoring. But it can't be. Here we go. Saint Michael Oprah. You don't know nothing about him. That man is he's pretty good. Pretty good. Let me see here. The post. I want to hit the post button on that thing. Here we go. You need to know. Tag and share, please, and thanks. His organization is BAM2027.com. Okay. On there, you'll find this information that I'm about to share with you. BAM stands for Black America's Mass Migration by 2027. That's what's going to happen. You're unaware of it because you want to burn the Bible. You're pretty dumb. Now look at here. 7 reasons reparations lawsuit for 1.28 quadrillion USD is the best thing for Black Americans. I'm going to click the button right now. That's what I did. I just clicked the button. I forgot to report on this on December 14th. Sorry to keep you waiting. Today's the 21st, a week later. 7 reasons reparations lawsuit for 1.28 quadrillion USD is the best thing for Black Americans. By Prince Michael. He's a good guy. You better stop playing with me. I told you this a long time ago. We announced 1.28 quadrillion dollars as the total amount in damages filed against the estate of Abraham Lincoln and the United States in the Northern District Court of Georgia on October 2nd, 2019. Here's 7 reasons why this lawsuit is the best thing for Black Americans to push hard closing out 2019 and opening up 2020. The first reason is before it evolved into a lawsuit, it was a complete self-sustainable solution for Black Americans to build 40 Black American cities right here in America with our own funds and resources that will be lawfully governed by Black Americans. That in itself, it was a strategic call to action that would activate the new diplomatic status for Black America as a whole. automatically placing us side by side with 55 presidents and prime ministers of Africa, having their support. The loophole for the reparations legal case wasn't discovered until weeks after the BAM 2027 call to action garnered hundreds of signatures on the July 16th petition. After the loophole was found, that's when this system was validated as the perfect framework for part of the legal remedy to rehumanize black Americans, who are technically still slaves. Another reason is, once again, before it became a lawsuit, it was providing the new Millennial Assembly Protocols, the new MAP, as the actual system to centralize black assets on local levels around the country, with the potential to structure 9 million black businesses per year and plenty of employment opportunities. With the system, each business would have a natural inclination to contribute to the development of the new safe haven communities for black people. No black leader has brought such a system teaching to the community to date. They are all guilty of the outdated feel-good gatherings. Now, you don't understand how it goes in the Israelite community. They feel good because they're gathered together in brotherhood that provide no continuity or ways to measure progress. This was a priceless contribution to black America long before any mention of a lawsuit, and it still holds its own value without any government funding. Number 3, concerning the dollar amount of $1,486,372,763,481.90. It is a legal calculation that doesn't shortchange black people and doesn't ask for more than what was determined by the legal research conducted. Please understand, this number does not include pain and suffering or interest. So it's not something that was just made up out of the clear blue sky. Having said that, we know it's obvious that the amount is extremely high, but that is okay because it's a lawful calculation. If they cannot afford to pay the legal debt that is owed, then other arrangements can always be suggested for consideration. See, in the creditor community, we understand what consideration means, but it makes sense to start with the full amount that was calculated by the legal case presented. Number 4. Now, as far as the legal case presented goes, no civil rights leader noticed the loophole that was used to file this case. So it's always a great idea to try something that has not ever been tried before. End of story. Malcolm X missed it. MLK missed it. Elijah Muhammad missed it. Marcus Garvey missed it. I like that. They all overlooked the loophole, just like the U.S. government overlooked the loophole. But God showed it to Knox Saint Michael Oprah II, a.k.a. Saint Michael, the same brother who was chosen to be inducted at the sacred shrine of the Nile Valley in East Africa, where the Anjiru clan protects the Ark of the Covenant in modern-day Kenya. Now, the part that may have raised an eyebrow for some is actually one of the best reasons to push this case. Many people only care about economics, But my personal favorite reason is that this case doesn't neglect the spiritual component of our struggle for justice. This case was filed by the kingdom of heaven because whoever has Manaji, the Ark of the Covenant, and Ikunjo, original scrolls of Moses, actually has the legal and lawful capacity, standing, status, and jurisdiction of the kingdom of heaven in earth. They put on earth, but we can overlook that little problem. That's a fact, no fiction. Cherokee Dr. Lee Brown, in 1986, dropped a jewel about the sacred stone tablets of the four races. But many people missed it. He clearly tells you who keeps the stone tablets of the black race and where. During the first 5 minutes of this video, this would be the leaders of the Anjiru clan from the Kikuyu tribe of Mount Zion, which is modern-day Mount Kenya. The same clan who Jack Kirby credited for inspiring the triple Oscar award-winning Black Panther Marvel franchise. The people who live on the real mountain that was created by the meteorite you saw at the beginning of Black Panther, ever since Saint Michael Day 2018, September 29, 2018, Saint Michael is the lawful ambassador to the African diaspora for the keepers of the Ark of the Covenant, who came out of hiding in 2009 when President Obama went into office. He did the right thing by using the power vested in his title to file charges on behalf of the black race, because is one of the only people who has the ability to do that for us, and flexibility to counter any government who tries to use sovereignty or immunity to dodge the bullet. Because you can't claim sovereignty against the kingdom of heaven. That's where sovereignty originates from. Yes, this case will be interesting to follow and see what happens, because nothing like this has ever happened before. Number 6. Another reason is that the legal argument presented is founded on a key loophole that we honestly don't even think will make it to court. Once we announce the loophole in the media and the public becomes aware of it, we believe Donald Trump will sign an executive order to abolish slavery without even taking the matter to court. Yes, we found a mistake that Lincoln made in 1863. That's why we're able to charge his estate with negligence. And when the public gets loud enough about it, we predict Donald Trump will go down in history as the president who abolished slavery in America by executive order. On a side note, tangent, pause right there and reflect on the impeachment proceedings. Okay, so you know damn well what the Democratic Party is attempting to do. They're attempting to suppress and continue to oppress. You understand? That's their MO, modus operandi. Number 7. We have plenty more reasons, but we'll end with this one. In the event everything goes bad with the legal case, we still win, because we already have the independent solution to fall back on. Worst case, we will simply redirect the attention to completing what was started on July 16, 2019, with the Black America's Mass Migration 27 petition. Sign it if you haven't already. So, there's no losing at all if Black America rallies around this reparations case. Simple and plain, the solution is already here. Coincidentally, delivered by a man named Saint Michael. Okay, now we're going to watch the video, because that was an excellent read. Oh, thank you for listening. Now, the video is located somewhere around here. And I got to find it, because you need to hear this. Okay, it ain't there. Is it there? That's just a picture. Okay, so I read the article. Now I want to go to oh, you don't know nothing about no gummo. Hate fucking rabbits with the pink hat. Yep. So what do you think is gonna happen to 6ix9ine? He's the rabbit. You guys don't know. You funny guys. All right. Now let's go here to the only righteous understanding of American descendants of slavery. Okay. Let's go to that group of people. What is it? That group of people is in reparations to African Americans. Okay, here we are. We're in the group of people. Now here goes the
There's 144,000 surround the sacred mountain at the beginning of the Nile River. I see them as Shalom. That's right. The return of the God. Kenyaga. Now, on this morning, I behold thy glorious, holy of holies, coming. Testimony as I tell my story, as I shine before thee again, On this morning, I behold thy glorious, holy of holies, coming. Testimony as we tell our story, please come before thee again, You've been forgiven, you've been forsaken, time to be taken, about to be loving, everything that you do, something be done, just everything all down,
Well, it clearly says bow down to the black nation. So there's no reason to fear the word black, Mr. Moore. And I'm not speaking about my compadre with the tank jersey on. I'm talking about every Moore that fears the word black. They think it means death. But you're unaware that the great Heavenly Mother, you heard of her Heavenly Father? Well, let me introduce you to the Heavenly Mother. The Heavenly Father and the Heavenly Son, the great wonderful Son that everybody knows as Jesus Christ, has a mother. Jesus Christ wears a white robe from neck to foot. I saw him face to face. Jesus' Father wears a white robe from neck to foot. Elder Yara saw him. He saw him from a distance. He's as tall as a building. You have to view him from a distance. Jesus Christ is the height of a normal man. 6 foot, 6'1"-ish. 5'10" to 6'1", like something around that height. The Heavenly Mother is a normal height. 5'4"-ish. She wears a black robe from neck to foot. You were unaware of this, and so was I up until last year. When a Edomite submitter bowed down to me and told me that the Heavenly Mother and the great wonderful Son told him to come to me and bow down to me. Well, I found that pretty interesting. And I just took it with a grain of salt. However, he described a scenario wherein he was taken into a courtroom in a heavenly descriptive scenario uh, where they were in a room and there were two people standing there, a woman in a black robe and a man in a white robe, and he was totally, completely naked without his sexual member beneath him. And so they forced him to bow down, and he bowed down and saw their feet, and they were bronze, they were copper colored, very dark brown people, African American looking. So with that understanding, you now know that the Heavenly Mother wears a black robe. So I inquired about the black robe, and it appears that she is the ultimate judge. That's what it appears. I don't know how that works or the symbolism of black robes, but that's the simplistic conclusion that I came up with. So now that you know that, Mr. Moore, and I'm speaking to every Moore on the face of the planet, you can now stop negotiating with the devil and making treaties of free peace and friendship with the devil. And you can stop doing that now. Now you can make a treaty of peace and friendship with your cousin, the Israelites. Although 99% of Moors in America are Israelites, and they are very unaware of it. So somehow they didn't notice and don't do the work that Timothy Drew did out of North Carolina. He lived in North Carolina, the state that I live in right now. And since he didn't understand that we're Israelites, he did his own research and found out that we are classified as Moors in the greater Babylonian system that dates back to the beginning of the Babylonian system, back in the I want to say 3500 BC ish era. So, since you didn't find that in the countless encyclopedias you were reading and whatnot, it's up to the neo Moors to find that information so that you can be free. Because whomever the wonderful Son sets free is free indeed. And this is why I tell people constantly to stop playing with me. But you don't comprehend that. You continue to play as if there's no work being done in actual real time, real life. I don't understand you people. It's fine though. I don't know why my page has 2 views, but this information is absolutely phenomenal. Not only this information, but the information that I've reported on since the beginning of my my YouTube ministry, which is the inheritance that the Israelites own. So now $1 quadrillion is a drop of the bucket in the Israelite family fortune. You didn't know that because somehow I'm gonna blame it like on there like everybody else do. The YouTube algorithms. Everybody like on YouTube likes to blame the YouTube algorithms for whatever. So that information is just as important as this lawsuit for the provision that the Most High always offers his people whenever he frees them from captivity. He offers a means. You see? So the fleet doctrine must be false because of that scenario. You can't that they want to call me an individualite. All famous camps like to call me an individualite, IUIC and all them boys like to call me an individualite because I'm smart and they're dyslexic. So now you got a scenario in the Bible where you got the lions and then you got the bullocks and you got the unicorns coming down to fulfill prophecy. So then, who are the unicorns? Nobody's representing unicorns. That's me. The Canoe Jew. Club of New Jerusalem emblem is a unicorn. A unicorn, a group of unicorns is called a blessing. A group of lions is called a pride. Pride comes before destruction. Pride comes before the fall. You'll get it. So that's a scene from the asteroid hitting the Earth is a scene from Black Panther, and you saw the blue sparkly situation where the sapphire-looking color blue was in the mountain that hit the Earth and formed a mountain on the Earth in the Black Panther movie. And the blue sparkly material was the amazing material utilized for the power of the Black Panther. So if you know anything about my page, then you know that the Ten Commandments were produced on a sapphire color blue material stone, which is chemical composition is 99.9% oxygen. And that's correct. You heard it here. You know, I'm the only person that talks about reality. You understand? So that mountain did not hit a globe. No. It hit land in a bowl. I mean, that's just the Saint Michael's theory, or what his elders over there in Kenya taught him, that mountain was formed from an asteroid hitting the Earth. So I don't know. I can't confirm or deny. You know, I can't confirm or deny that information. I don't know if that's true or not. You understand? So whatever. But I'm telling you, if it's true, which it may not be, then it clearly hit land in a bowl. Earth. So stop playing.
What you mean that guy?
So the earth is clearly not a ball. All right. Right. We got the message, Saint Michael. We got the message. All right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And here goes Oprah again. She's in a scandal right now, protecting every pedophile, every white pedophile that she can possibly find. All righty. Enjoy the rest of your day.